Yo, welcome back to another video. Yes, I am feeling a lot more better. Just a little sick. Just a cough. But I'll get over it, you know. I'll get over it. But today, people, I'm sorry. I just woke up. I'm tired. I don't know. Anyway, today's video is going to be about Saitama and if he actually is an outerversal character. Now, for those who clicked on this video and saying, oh, just like, he's obviously not so, blah, 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 blah. How about y'all keep it open-minded before y'all jump to assumptions already, alright? First, let's get this out of the way. This will be about composite Saitama, okay? This isn't normal Saitama. This is composite Saitama. So please, for the love of God, shut up if you think I'm talking about Saitama normally. No, I'm not, okay? Anyway, let's just begin this. Lord, I got a lot of editing to do. So, let's not make this a long video, okay? Alright, so let's just get this out of the way. We're going to go over his abilities. And then we're going to go over his scaling. Easy done in that, right? Right. Okay, so first, let's just go over the things that he can do, right? We'll go over the actual Saitama. We're not gonna go over the pre-times, you know, skip Saitama, you know, all that, his pre-training and during training stuff. We'll get all of that out of the way. Now we're just gonna go straight into the things that he can do. So we know we have like immeasurable strength, speed, and endurance, right? His reflexes on point, and honestly, his overall physical abilities is just off the charts. We already know this. But what we don't know is that pretty much that he has this passive skill or ability, which is accelerated development. And what this does is increases his physical stats drastically over time. And he did this when he was easily able to one-shot his yesterday self with a single punch. And this pretty much means that every day he grows stronger, and he was even strong enough to evenly just one-shot his yesterday self with no problem. So that even just says that yes, he does indeed, in fact, grow stronger every day. So what Death Battle just told you, saying, oh, it's like he doesn't get stronger, he has no reason to get stronger. Wrong. He gets stronger every day, whether he likes it or not. And even, I think even in one of the scans or one of the evidence says that Saitama, he still trains every day. So yeah, this even further just makes him just more impressive than he already is. So he gets stronger no matter what. Now he also has Regeneration Negation as well. Yes, he can negate regeneration. You didn't know he could do that, huh? Well, obviously he can, because pretty much when he was fighting with Goro, and Goro, he can regenerate like whatever. Like, he literally gets stronger and stronger and stronger just the more damage he takes in his monster form. I'm not saying normally, but in his monster form, he gets stronger and stronger. but Goro can wipe out black sperm at a cellular level. And Saitama is even stronger than him. Way stronger than him. A cellular level regeneration. And Saitama is even stronger than that. Way stronger than that. He just one-shot Goro, and the Goro that can actually regenerate and get even stronger. One-shot him. Now, it's not very impressive compared to what Goro has against with Boros, because Boros has the greatest natural healing in the universe, and he can literally regenerate in seconds. And Boros has stated that had the greatest healing in all, and the greatest natural healing in the universe. So his natural healing regeneration is greater than Goro's and Black Sperm's. Just saying. And it means that he has stronger regeneration than Melzagard, I think I said his name right, who was able to regenerate himself from his marble even after he was cut from Atomic Slash, which is an atomic samurai technique, which he can cut on an atomic level. And pretty much Boros regeneration should be superior to Zombie's Man's, who's able to regenerate after being evaporated. And Saitama's serious punch was able to overcome Boros regeneration. So look, regenerating on an atomic level, cellular level, that shit doesn't work, okay? Unless you have like godly regeneration, then your normal regeneration won't work against Saitama. That's just how it works, okay? That's just how it works. His punches negate your regeneration. So it's just laughable, okay? It's just laughable how normally he can just do this shit. I don't know, look. But that's not it. That's not all, okay? He also has like energy transferal, because he was able to transfer the energy of his blow throughout the centipede's body without damaging the surroundings with a serious punch, of course. He has non-physical interaction, because he can punch characters with intangibility. Yes, I know it sounds like bullshit, but yes, he can do this. He has pressure point strikes, because he was able to put Goro to sleep with a karate chop and make him forget what happened last night. He did this also with generals and erases memories accidentally. So yeah, he has pressure point strikes. He has fourth wall awareness, because one time he's able to look at the camera once. He's able to know who the Arthur is. Yes, he knows who the Arthur is, and he knows that the Arthur didn't draw him close. And generals even say, yeah, he's a lazy bastard. So both generals and Saitama know who the Arthur is. There's also plot manipulation, because he scales to generals, or he not scales to generals, but he scales above generals, who receive the Arthur's power to do whatever he wanted. And if there were illogical things for him, like his me from the main series, to be likely stronger. So yes, he literally got the power to do whatever he wanted, and he became even stronger than he normally was. And even the characters like, hey, you're not this strong in the original series, before he got one-shotted. So yeah, that is plot manipulation. Yes, plot manipulation exists within the One Punch Man universe, and Saitama should also have this normally. So when people say, oh, Saitama is a gag, You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. This is a gag. Definitely a gag. Now, he also has this very impressive feat because he enters spiritual places, which is a different dimension. So, yes, he actually entered through dimensions before. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't even know where to even scale that at. It's just, he was just able to do it. He's able to punch through dimensions casually. In fact, he didn't even punch through it. He just knocked on it, and it caused a big fucking hole in it. And he just entered. Which should have been impossible, because only people with costumes and with his permission can enter this dimension. Besides, him just fucking ignored it. Oh, and also, pretty much he can manipulate magma. So, like, when he actually fell into magma, he was completely unfazed, and he used serious squirt gun to actually damage the Monster King. So, for people to say, yeah, he's not a gag. Oh, come on, this has to be a gag. This is definitely a fucking gag. Because Saitama was literally groaning in pain. He was literally groaning in pain. The first we ever see Saitama groan in pain. And he literally just goes back to the door and says, oh, there, I'm adjusted. He adjusted to the temperature of the fucking lava. He used a serious squirt gun to cancel out his energy blast. How the fuck can you do that with lava? How the fuck can you do that? He literally calls the lava, the magma, he calls it water. Even though the other statements, in the other statements, and that it really doesn't look like water, it should be that Saitama considered it to be like water. So yeah, so pretty much like Saitama sees it as water. Yeah. Sorry, I'm making this a very long video. I don't want this to be long. I really don't. But yeah, that's some funny shit right there. And Saitama can hold his breath in space, so that should also be impossible. But yeah, he's able to do it. So yeah. So that's gonna be it for Saitama's abilities, or you know, yeah, his abilities. Now we're gonna move on to his resistances. So he is resistant to the following: a black hole, because he was able to resist this alien's black hole technique, cosmic radiations, temperature manipulations, because he entered the he was unaffected by the heat of the re-entry of the atmosphere, to general attacks, and the vacuum of space, withered sprouts freezing attack. So yeah. yeah, temperatures doesn't phase him. Magma doesn't phase him because he's seen it as water. And he defeated Orochi, who was amped to the Earth's core. He was amped with the Earth's core with a magma gun. Yeah, the Earth's core with that gun. I mean, we already know that Saitama was already planet level, way above planet level. Of course, that attack won't work. He fought Boris for crying out loud. And mind control doesn't affect him because he simply was unaffected by the 3-eyed ghost mind control breath. Yep. Telekinesis doesn't work on him. Chi manipulation doesn't work on him. Durability negation does not work on him. Physics manipulation doesn't work on him. None of all of these work on him because he was able to resist all of Tazumaki's powers, which have been shown to work as existence erasure and divided from it was divided deviated from the laws of physics as a consequence of his training. Now, he was also unaffected by Goro's attacks, which can negate conventional durability. Now, yes, Goro, yes, he can literally ignore conventional durability because he fought Darkshine, and Darkshine cannot be scratched or harmed at all because his durability is higher than his attack potency. And pretty much what Goro did, he literally sent shockwaves through his body instead of attacking him like directly. So he sent shockwaves through his body and he injured him from the inside, which explains why he was bleeding from his nose and mouth. And yes, this was even further confirmed because he actually blocked an attack from another hero, and he sends shockwaves through their body. Oh, not a hero, a monster, and literally ruptured his arm. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, Goro could do this, and it did absolutely nothing against Saitama. So yeah, durability negation does not work against Saitama. Gravity manipulation does not work against Saitama because he was able to survive black hole gravity unaffected by all Tazumaki's tries to kill him. And Tazumaki is far stronger than Guroyo, who can increase the gravity of 300 times and was able to act like nothing. In the moon. The moon didn't do nothing. Now, he wasn't affected by serious table flip, which confused Goro's senses. So since manipulation does not work against him, blood manipulation doesn't work because he was unaffected by a mosquito bite, and mosquitoes can do this. Literally suck you dry. Literally can suck you dry into like mummify you. Now, acid manipulation does not work because he could punch a monster that had an acid breath and should scale to golden sperm. And poison does not work because having a strong will allows one to resist poisons. Yes, resist poisons. This happened with the Dogman hero because he had a strong will, and yeah, the fucking venom doesn't do anything to him. So yeah, sleep manipulation does not work because willpower should be comparable or higher than metal bites, and who is able to resist a sleep gas within it. So yeah, Saitama should be scaled above all these people with all these resistances, so his resistances should be vastly greater than theirs. And pressure board strikes does not work against him because he withstood Goro's attacks that could directly hit vital points and survive the attack from Snake, who can do the same and does nothing to him. To Saitama. Yeah, pressure points does not work against Saitama. Yeah, he's completely invulnerable. I'm just saying, like, his invulnerability is off the fucking charts. Like, okay, now he should have the Toon Force ability because he was stated by Mutura to be a gag character and different than the others on a whole different plane compared to the other characters in the manga. So yeah, he should have Toon Force coming and be able to know the author is and make jokes like that. Yes, he has Toon Force within him. We just haven't seen on an extreme degree like Aurelie, right? But he does have it. He is a gag character after all. Now we're gonna move on to the video games of Saitama. From a hero nobody knows to Grand Summoner. So yeah, let's just get over to these, like, what can he do with these abilities. So We know let's start with a hero nobody knows. So in hero nobody knows, he doesn't have really that much, right? He has complete invulnerability within the game unless you're fighting Saitama with him, and if you manage to beat him, he just leaves. That's it. You just leave. You don't really completely beat him. So he has statistics with amplification because he can increase his own attack 10 times with justice enforcement. He has this aura ability and subjective reality as Dream Saitama, and if defeated, everything will be just a dream. This is when you beat Saitama at the end of the game. He just wakes up and everything was just a dream. Moving on to World to Hero 2.0, he has limited durability negation because he can bypass Boro's defense shield, and he can bypass Bang's protection, which allows him to convert the damage of one attack and turn it into 0. So yeah. He has limited telekinesis because he's able to take all enemies' items and transport it into Geno's bag and he can do it without even punching somebody. And also he has electricity manipulation because he can generate electricity from his body within the game. So yes. Moving on to the Arena of Valkyr. This is a really strange game, but just bear with me. So he has these strange abilities like you know, it's just amplifications, like game mechanics, all of this stuff like that. But just to say this, people, just to really say this, I will get over to Arena of Valkyr of why this this game is important and why it would change the entire game for Saitama. So I'm just gonna skip over this. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Free Fire. Free Fire, you know, with Free Fire it is kind of like Fortnite with a mobile. Well, doesn't really have that much in this game, but he was in it. Like light manipulation, explosions, visibility, force fields, stuff like that. Moving on. Grand Summoner. Now this one has a lot of shit. So he has like damage boost of like up to 50%. Like going up against giant bosses, 50% defense up when negating damage, power nullification because he can negate up to 2,800 damage when near death. He has pocket reality manipulation because he can hide and take his items wherever he wants, and he seems that he could just use the power of his items without physically using them. Darkness manipulation, possibly because he can seemingly stop the effects of a sword that has filled the world into its darkness. I don't have any of these like scans or stuff. I'm just gonna have to trust me on this one, okay? Because like I don't have any gameplay or evidence of Grand Summoner with One Punch Man. It's just that he has this, okay? Because like all the stuff he can do in there, it's just crazy. I know he could summon Godzilla if he wanted to. I know that part, but still. Now he also can use weapons that can make the users completely be erased from the world. Yes, he can use weapons that makes their users be away, completely erased from the world. So he has resistance to existence erasure and has existence erasure. So yeah. Fate manipulation. He can use weapons that makes the users be fated to die and without dying. So yep. And he has a sword. He touched a sword that transported anyone weaker than the original user into a spider with no negative effect. So yeah, he has resistance to this shit. It's not really that big of a deal. So yeah, let's just get on to his attack potency and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get on to his, you know, the cream of the crop here. Okay, so we know Saitama should be small star level. It should be small star level. It's like no question about that. I mean, his final attack can literally obliterate a star. Come on, small star level already. Small star level, and this is only casual, because he still has strength left to spare. It wasn't really a battle for Boros. Boros barely even phased him, and Boros stated that he could sense no limit to his energy. His energy was immeasurable, stated by Boros himself. And generals stated that his power was on a whole nother dimension, and it was also said that his power is beyond the S-class heroes and a god level threat in the fucking annals. Yes, you won't see these. Let me put this up. And he broke his limiter, which causes a greater power boost than Metal Bats, who can literally increases his striking power to infinity. So his power level is beyond infinity. That's literally confirming it. That's confirming that Saitama's ability is beyond infinity. Cannot be calculated. It's measurable, immeasurable. Now, he should be small level up to, like, I don't know, higher. No, he should be way far higher than the small star level. Should be like at least what, large star level? Kind of, debatably. Let me know what y'all guys think. So let's get on to the video games feats and stack them up. So normally Saitama should be debatably large star level, right? Now, video games, how strong is he? So as Dream Saitama, all the universe is within his dream, which disappears if he's defeated. And then stated by Raz in Arena of Valkyr that after intense training similar to Saitama's one, he was the closest, the only one closest to Saitama's power, implying that Saitama is above the likes of Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, all who is comparable to the gods of at Handor. Yeah, I think that's right. It's literally a realm. I'm gonna get into that. Okay, it's just it's a realm that's connected to the DC universe. Just believe me, okay? Believe me. So at Handor has these gods, and these gods that rules this realm. And we have Wonder Woman, Flash, Superman, all comparable to them. All comparable. Literally stated that they are all compared to them. And Saitama should be above the likes of these characters, because Radz was the only one that is the closest to him. And look, it's literally stated in this scan that to become the strongest man in Arena of Valkyr, the entire verse, yes, the entire verse itself, and carry on the willpower of Saitama, he does 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and a 10K running every day. And by doing so, he has lost his hair, but only became stronger. And however, he eventually becomes the man closest to Saitama. So yes, he wants to become the strongest man in Arena of Valkyr. The strongest man. And he's the one that almost closest to it. So he's stronger than the likes of Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, debatably, because she's not really a man, but she's a woman. But still, they're all comparable to the gods that rule at Handor. And the characters that can use the power of at Handor was described to be the power that shapes the universe. Yes. and he was way stronger than both Genos and Tazumaki, who are actually are also in the game, who is comparable to these characters that can like wield the relic, like all these items, like the relic sword of revenge, which can cover the entire world in the darkness, the punish fire blade, which can make the heavens tremble when angered, I'm not gonna pronounce this name, but it can literally clear the heavens. Graham, which can literally pierce the walls of space-time and create a dimensional rift. And Hensra, correct me if y'all are a game fan of this, which is the dimensional WAP. Is a dimensional wrap that inside of itself. There's also magic powerful enough to destroy the world. One that can create a new world while destroying the previous one. It's just stuff like this, yeah, stuff like this, which is pretty much fucking crazy. I'm not gonna go through all of them. It's a long list, but seriously, they're literally fighting characters with items like these in the game. Making them comparable to the characters of these games, making this a universal plus feat. Now we're not done here yet, because all of space-time is connected to @handle, including parallel worlds, universes, and dimensions, including the Speed Force itself, which is a hyper-dimensional, extra-dimensional force, which is multiversal. It's much larger than this. It's much larger than this. Much larger. And not only that, but @handle was described by Superman to be a place even beyond the Phantom Zone. And the Phantom Zone is a dimensionless place which resides within the sphere of God. And it's described multiple times as a platonic archetypical world beyond the bleed, which contains all dimensions, and which there are an infinite number of. And the Phantom Zone exists at the same level as the New Genesis, which is beyond the bounds of space-time, and the Phantom Zone that exists in the same level as heaven, which is beyond the bounds of space and time, and contains platonic shapes within them, and platonic concepts are completely transcendental over reality, space, time, and dimensions, with the concept of good transcending the previous one by the same way they transcend reality. And the Speed Force is also part of @handle. Yes, you heard me right. That was a mouthful to say. That was a lot to say. If the @handle is a place beyond the Phantom Zone, all of that means that it is this place with the gods that's ruling over it on high outer versal level. And Saitama is above these characters. Saitama is above these characters. Above them. All of them. He's above all of them. Above all of them. These characters above all of them, because they all comparable to the gods of Altador. And the Speed Force is connected to this place as well. They are comparable to it. Wonder Woman also compared to these gods. Sure, they don't have the upper hand, but they're all comparable to them. But Saitama literally is above all of them. And he's not even in the game, people. He's not even in the game. Now, this is where I want to get into the game. And why I say I want to say this for later. So Saitama is not in the game. He's in the game as a skin for Rats. For Rats, he is a skin, but he trained with Saitama's stuff like that. But he's the closest to him to become the strongest man in the game. Yes. So, but he's close, but he's not as strong as Saitama. That's what I'm saying. So he scales above Rats, who Rats is the strongest man in the game. So yeah. Now I want to get into why Saitama is not in the game. So Saitama, the reason why Saitama is not in the game itself is because of this one reason. Okay. So the reason why Saitama isn't in the game is because, according to the people, the author of One Punch Man decided that Saitama himself wouldn't be in the game because he is invincible and too powerful for the game's mechanics. Yes, he is too invincible and powerful for the game mechanics. Yes, literally has been stated by One Punch Man author. He's too powerful for the game's mechanics. So that even further confirms of Saitama's power. He's too powerful. That's why he's not added in the game. So pretty much Saitama being high universal makes a lot of sense in video games, especially compositely, and all the things he could do. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing you can really do about it. It's just like, wow, he's just nothing really it's fucking insane. Okay, like how fucking crazy Saitama can actually be in terms of strength. So like, yeah, now we're gonna go into his speed, because like y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? I know already, like, yeah, what the fuck kind of bullshit is this? This is completely wanking. You know, he's wanking him. It's not really a wank if this is compositely, but okay. Anyway, so we already know he's at least faster than Light Plus, because he's comparable, if not superior, to Tatsumaki. Because Tatsumaki, of course, pretty much is faster than Light, because she easily matched Black Sperm, who is comparable to Atomic Samurai, and possibly massively faster than Light. Plus, because she matched a casual Saitama, Golden Sperm not only multiply his strength but also his speed, and as a consequence, since Golden Sperm was formed by 10 trillions of Black Sperm, he should be 10 trillion times faster than the speed of light. Yep. Massively faster than light. And Saitama should be like easily faster than that. Easily. And he did this like the feats where he blocks the attack and used the rock to attack these guys that can move at near like speeds. And he pretty much one-shot the telekinetic dude who could create black holes and shit like that. Casually done it. And it was stated about both in the anime and the manga that Saitama has strong strength left to spare and wasn't even a battle, barely even phased them. He's faster than the Atomic Samurai and Tatsumaki. He was able to easily match a serious flashy Flash and speed, who is stated to be faster than light and should be faster than most S-class heroes who fought against Goro, who blitzed Flash, and possibly each day becomes fast enough to blitz his yesterday version himself. So yes, he's actually massively faster than light, plus canonically is this fast. Now compositely, he is immeasurable and possibly irrelevant, because he should be, because each feat has done effortlessly. And he's way faster than both Genos and Tatsumaki, who can keep up with Superman, Flash, and Wonder Woman. And Flash, who's able to move through multiple realities with the Speed Force, was able to be described as a hyper-dimensional and extra-dimensional. and Wonder Woman, who's comparable to the gods that rules over the at Handor. Yes, he should be at least irrelevant. I mean, Genos and Tazumaki within this game possibly should be as well, but he's vastly above them, and he's not even in the game. Not even in the game, because he's too powerful for the game mechanics. Durability should be. It scales to his type potency. Scales. Everything scales because it gets stronger and stronger, and it gets stronger every day. So yeah, he should be a scale hero. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for Saitama. I know this is a lot to take in, but please people, keep an open mind. I know this is a lot to take in. I know y'all probably think this is completely bullshit, but this is composite Saitama I'm talking about. He should be high 1A. There is no question about it. And hopefully you guys will see Saitama even more powerful than he normally is. Right? So I'm not gonna go through all of his abilities and then accesses because that would take all day. This video is long enough already, but that's going to be it for now. And I hope you guys think that this is like not bullshit and just like spam in the comics. Hey, wank, you're wanking him. No, I'm not wanking him. This is composite, and you need to play all the games in order to actually scale him where you want him to scale. Okay, just keep an open mind. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for. It's gonna be the video. Look out for more videos. Okay, look up more videos like these. I'm definitely gonna do more videos like these. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Miss out on anything else. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.